Ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet. Coming to you live from Wilmington High School for some non-section volleyball action as we have District 10's Wilmington Greyhounds hosting District 7, the Wpial's Union Scotties, here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Alongside Tim Continenza, I'm James Dodson, Ashley Pistachio, our camera producer here this evening, as we have a pair of teams, Tim, that are just looking to, fine-tune a couple of things as we head down the stretch run. Just a couple of games remaining here, a couple of weeks remaining in the regular season. When you look at the two teams, Wilmington 4-9 overall, 1-6 in Region 3 play. Though again, with a combination 2A, 3A, everything's still very much up for grabs in terms of postseason possibilities. Union 6-6, 5-4 in Section 1, currently in the fourth and final playoff position. Probably one more Section win gets Union into the postseason, but that's a two-time defending undefeated section champion in the Scotties that are looking to fine-tune. Both these teams will be trying to fine-tune things here down the stretch here. Should be a fun night here tonight in pink-out country here between the Scotties and the Greyhounds.
It should be a lot of fun here tonight. You're right. It should be interesting. But, you know, this is what competition is meant for, especially when you're, as you call it, fine-tuning down the stretch run. You need to compete and have an opportunity to show what you can do and work on things, and necessarily, obviously anytime you're on the court, you're trying to win. And that's what both teams are going to try to do, try to get some momentum going into that last half of section play where both teams are trying to show what they can do and be part of the playoffs.
We'll talk about official keys to the game in a moment, but I think more than anything, all you're looking for is just improvement, and I think also, too, who can be the least rusty tonight, because both these schools not in session today, and you know how that goes. You saw it Friday night with Neshannock, little bit slow to start, but that can just play a big factor in terms of getting going right away.
It does. It throws your daily routine off. I mean, these athletes, they go through a certain routine every day. They get up a certain time, they go to school, they do their studies, and then they go to their athletic events, and then they prepare for those athletic events. When you're laying around all day waiting for a game, it's just a different feel. I mean, I don't think anybody can relate to that. If you ever had you have one shift you normally have, and then all of a sudden you're on a different shift. You're waiting all day to go to work. You just don't have the same feel. And I think that's what some of these athletes are dealing with, and just trying to fine-tune that thought process and be ready for the game when it gets tipped off here.
We're about 3 minutes away from anthem and starting lineup, so we're going to step aside here on our Washington Center Physical Therapy pregame show. We'll come back. We'll get you the keys to the game and those starting lineups and opening serve in non-section action here tonight from Wilmington High School on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
After 2 shoulder surgeries, my doctor wanted me to go to his physical therapy, which was out of town, and I chose Washington Center Physical Therapy.
The availability is absolutely amazing. When we call to get an athlete in, we get them in the exact same day.
I see many patients preoperatively for orthopedic surgeries. Those patients who use Washington Center have the best outcomes.
The bottom line is Washington Center Physical Therapy is your best choice for physical therapy.
Call us at Washington Center Physical Therapy, serving the community for over 20 years.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone. When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Let Norm Gabriel and the staff at Washington Center Physical Therapy get you back on your feet. Visit WashingtonCentrepT.com to schedule your appointment. As we get ready for our pregame show, we're going to first pause for the playing of our national anthem. Your national anthem here from Wilmington High School, and we're going to turn it right over to a familiar face on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Though you've not heard his voice very much, there he is right there. That is Dr. Mitch Maley, the public address announcer here today at Wilmington for today's Door and Concrete starting lineups. And a delay.
Maybe a late change. Maybe a late substitution.
Oh. All right, so that's why, an injury substitution apparently.
Sophomore, number 24, Miera Gunn. Junior outside hitter, number 20, Ethan Strickler. Senior setter, number 11, Nina DiNardo. Senior right side hitter, number 17, J.C. Conti. Senior outside hitter, number 16, Elena Jones. Senior middle hitter, number 10, Kelly Kleber. And senior libero, number 13, Molly Gordon. gentlemen, let's hear it for our own Lady Hounds. Senior libero, number 24, Logan Coldwell. Senior outside hitter, number 2, Lady Jane Manley. Senior outside hitter, number 13, McKenna Black. Junior defensive specialist, number 16, Charlie Black. Junior setter, number 14, Jenna Whiting. Junior middle hitter, number 21, Kaya Brewer.
It's all Mitch's fault.
Yeah.
It's all Mitch's fault. Not bad there, Dr. Maley, but if you're going into his office tomorrow and you wonder why he doesn't have a voice, well, now you know.
You gotta love when you improvise.
So there's your starting lineups brought to you by Doran Concrete, laying the foundation for your team. Don't let anybody lay the foundation for your home or business. Visit doranconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Real quick, some keys to the game, Tim. Wilmington, it's about can you dig it, because you have a couple of really good hitters, especially in Kelly Cleaver on the other side of the net, that you're going to have to really defend as well as possible. And for Union, I think the big key here, well, we have her listed as Gorgonzola, the libero, though Dr. Maley call her what? Maggie Gorgeous? Is that what it was?
Maggie Gorgeous, yes.
That's Mallory Gorgas, and there's some. There's a friendly rivalry, and all in the family over there with Big Sister. So just a little fun kind of tidbit there between the fans. But I think more than anything for Union too is keeping with the balance that they've had, according to Coach Dijon, they've had the last couple of games.
And I think that's the key. You want balance anytime you're in this situation. You just want to be able to spread the ball around and get everybody involved and see how they react to the situations that evolve.
It's going to be Union that's going to serve it up first, and we heard that there was a last-second injury change, so not sure if something happened just during warm-ups. Did see one player just as they went by. She specifically told me during warm-ups, Nina DiNardo said, "Don't say anything bad about me." Well, she came out of the locker room and promptly got hit by a spike from the Wilmington warm-up. So that's the only thing I'll say about her all night. How about that? So Miera Gunn's going to serve it up first for the Scotties, and we are underway here at Wilmington. Bump set coming from Jenna Whiting close to the net, and it's going to be rejected right back down for a block from JC Contact.
Yeah, nice place. Positioning there for Contact. She was right there to knock it down.
So first point for the Scotties on the road. Rally scoring to 25 in the high school game now. Wilmington wearing the nice pink uniforms. Middle set looking for Maley, but it's going to go high and out. So an attacking error from Letty Maley, one of the 3 seniors on this team.
Yeah, and I think you're going to, between both these two schools, they've had a big changeover this year with new players, and it's just a matter of getting them familiar with what they want to achieve.
Good scrambling defense as the ball actually ricocheted off of the rafters there momentarily. DiNardo to set. It's going to be a push attempt from DJ Jones. Corralled easily by Wilmington, but a free ball sent back over. Bump set from DiNardo, this time looking for Strickler. She looks at a donut hole, well read by the Wilmington defense. Second contact hit over. Now the Union slide play and going for the back corner and getting her first kill. There is Kelly Cleaver, not showing off the strength, but showing off the finesse.
Yeah, that's what Kelly can do. She can do so many different things on the court.
Kelly Cleaver, the part of the state championship basketball team from a year ago. One of the returners in the starting lineup for this Scotties team. They lost 7 seniors from last year. Wilmington lost 8 as this swing goes off of the antenna from Olivia Hendrickson. So a couple of attacking errors early, and it's a 4-0 Scotties advantage.
And that's one thing you want to avoid if you're Wilmington, these big runs that they can have against them.
And that's one way to put the run to an end. First point comes on a service error from Miera Gunn. Now, first substitution coming in for Wilmington, and she'll go right back to the service line, is Charlie Black. Good hard serve right at Delana Jones. Tough time handling it. It's going to lead just to a push attempt from Cleaver. Bump set coming from Whiting, sent over by McKenna Black. Close to the net, nothing that DiNardo can do but punch it over on second contact. Sprawling effort, able to get to it, but it's going to go out of play off of McKenna. Point and serve back over to the Scotties. Both teams trying to find an early rhythm here in this non-section game. Hayden Strickler to serve. Miscommunication. Who touched it first? A good job just to go and get it there.
Yeah, lucky it's not a double touch there.
Yeah, Charlie Black didn't touch it the first time, but got it on the last contact. Bump set to the near side, lefty swing. Dug out by Jones, but actually no, not dug out, excuse me. McKenna Black will get the kill as Jones unable to quite handle it. First kill of the match for the senior. McKenna Black, Letty Maley, and Logan Kohler, the libero, are the 3 seniors for this Wilmington team as that serve goes long and out of play. So a couple of service errors here in the opening set. As this one served up by J.C. Conti. Good diving effort by libero Kohler to keep it alive. Llewellyn to DiNardo. Conti's just going to have to send it over from the back line. Set middle, swing. Good dig initially by DiNardo, but then Llewellyn, I think she dove just slightly too early. It'll be a point and a kill for Kaya Brewer. First service point of the game for the Greyhounds. Serving up there is Olivia Hendrickson. Swing from Cleaver, corralled by the Hounds. Hendrickson goes again against Cleaver, goes over the top. Bump set far side looking for Jones. She just has to hit it towards the back corner, dug out there by Kohler. Good swing, but again off the antenna. Second time we've seen that today, Tim.
It's one of those things. Sometimes the ball just finds it. Right now, I think, like you mentioned, just settling in more than anything. It'll be interesting to see what they're planning to attack to try to maybe hit away from Cleaver as much as she moves up in that front line. They're going to try to probably go over or behind her as often as they can.
Playing the back line too, her first time to the service stripe, and she gets the first ace of the game. Your ace brought to you by Gem Construction. Family owned and operated general contractors for 4 generations. We thank them for their continued support. Make it 9-3 now after a couple straight points for the Scotties.
This is what Wilmington needs to avoid, those long defensive rallies where they're, there's a service error. It'll give them the ball right back to them.
I was going to say the error, unfortunately, has been the best play so far for the Wilmington offense. Couple service errors early going. Here comes McKenna Black. Senior McKenna, junior Charlie. Jump serve is going to go long. So that's 3 errors now on the side for Wilmington as well. (10-4) as DJ Jones looks to serve it up. Jones and Cleaver, the 2 mainstays from the starting lineup. DiNardo, the setter, also saw time in there. And what do you know?
There's a service.
Another ace. So first Cleaver got one, and now DJ Delana Jones. I mentioned 7 seniors last year for the Scotties. Well, guess what? 6 this year for Coach Nicole DeJohn. Free ball going to be sent over to the Scotties side. DiNardo setting Cleaver in the back. She wanted it. She got it. It's down.
Wow. They set it up perfectly, and she knew exactly where she wanted to put it, and she was able to spike it in.
Tim, so much about communication in volleyball.
It is. It really is. It's setting it up and getting the players to work within sync of each other.
Good hard serve again from Jones, rushing for second contact. Black finally gets to it, punched over by Laney Todd. DiNardo returns over to Strickler, dug out in the back line by Kohler. And not on the same page, no one getting there for third contact. It's going to work out for a Union point, 13-4 now. 3 straight service points for DJ Jones. Overpass on serve return, and it's going to lead to a point.
Bad luck, yeah. Rolled right on the top of the net and rolled right back to Wilmington.
So DJ Jones in a JV game a couple years ago, how's this for a number for you? She was serving. She started the set in this JV game, and she got 24 straight service points to begin the game.
Wow.
They were up 24-0, and on the last one, she basically did right there, except she put it in the net for a service error. Yeah, we didn't let her hear the end of that one for a while.
Yeah. But that's a run.
Serve up there from Logan Kohler. Close to the net. That's an overpass on the set. Somehow Cleaver able to keep it alive, and now she'll just send it over on the free ball. Communication lacking on the Scotties end here. Punch over from Letty Maley, dug out by Conti, and in the back corner, and that finds the back corner.
Yeah, Cleaver did it again.
Oh, they're going to gave point to Wilmington.
Saying just a little long, huh?
No, I think they're going to say something about that Cleaver was up in front of the line as from a back line attack.
All right.
Maley again going after the overpass, but Cleaver digs it out again. Push attempt from the back line. Bump set from Maley. Swung on and down right in the middle from Laney Todd.
Yeah, she was perfect position there. Picked her position and went right at it.
Now, Letty Maley not listed as the setter, but that was one of the better sets that you'll see. Put it right at the mark, about 2 feet off the net. And we have a diving effort and an ace. So that's now 3 straight service points, including an ace for Logan Kohler. Long serve, it's going to float too long. So the error. It's 5 first set errors for the Hounds. Bailey able to get serve receive, but not able to do much with it.
Yeah, when it just goes off the tip of your hands like that, there's not much you can do because it is not going to get underneath it enough to pop it up.
DiNardo wasting no time, but she puts it into the net for, that's the 4th error against the Scotties. So 9 total service errors here in the opening set. On a cool evening, but a warm night inside the gymnasium. Jones able to get the dig. Backline swing from Cleaver. Swung over, going for the donut hole. Good diving effort by DJ to keep it alive. DJ Jones doing it again. This time Cleaver with the dig. Setting middle. Miera Gunn tries to push it, but waiting for it there was Laney Todd. She's had herself a great opening set. Back set, looking for JC Conti. She goes back corner, but a little long. Union at one point led 14-4. Lead trickling down. I think they put that score on the wrong side. I have it at 16-10. Confirm that here in a second. Yep, now they got it fixed.
Yep.
Conti from the far side. Another good swing. Dug out by Libero. Logan Kohler's made a couple of nice digs, but then miscommunication between her and Maley on the final hit. It'll be a point to the Scotties.
Yeah, that's the toughest, like you mentioned. Just 2 players going after it at the same time and not really listening to one another and unable to pop it up.
Well, Veronica Llewellyn back to serve it up. 17-10, Scotties with the advantage. Near side swing coming from Hendrickson. Cross court and down for the kill.
Henderson looked at that from the corner and just said, I'm going to go cross court with it and put it right in.
Olivia Hendrickson, just a sophomore, one of the players that Coach Burnett has said has been a huge mainstay for this team this year. This has been really improving all year long, and that's really all she wants to see from these final couple of weeks of games, as we have a block there from Kelly Cleaver.
Yeah, that's what she can do at any given time when she's up close. She has that height and the ability to get up high, as we've seen on many athletic opportunities for her. And she just put that one right down.
Now the libero checking in. Haven't seen much of Mallory Gorgas here in the opening set, and she puts that one right into the net for a service error. 18-12.
Well, this is the time you want to make a rally here if you're Wilmington.
Maley now to serve it up. Goes right at Gorgas. It will be an overpass, but a miss hit.
Oh, miss. Yeah.
Kaya Brewer was eyeing that one up.
Yeah, she was all ready to swing, and I think she mistimed her jump, and it threw her off.
It's amazing how often you see that exact scenario happen, Tim, where the player just so anxious for it, and as soon as I say that, Cleaver says, here's how you do that.
Yeah, let me show you how to do it, a kill.
Her third kill of the opening set. And apparently she went over the net to do so. Apologies. So, no, it's a point for Wilmington.
Oh. Did not catch that.
It's been a little bit too far of the net. So that's a couple of hitting miscues from Cleaver. None there, though. She gets the kill, get the point right back.
And, of course, as it always works out, get the kill, get the serve.
Goes towards the near sideline. Good job to play it off the net and keep it alive.
Save, yeah.
Good job, Jenna Whiting, to do so. Going towards the back corner there was Jones. Here's a bump set from Whiting towards the middle, looking for Brewer. Dug out by Cleaver. Far side swing for Jones. Cross court and down for her first kill.
Yeah, Jones was in perfect position there. Had a look at the court and knew exactly where she wanted to put it.
21-13. The Scotties have not trailed here in the opening set as that swing goes into the net, 22-13. Off the hitting miscue from Kohler. Sprawling effort yet again by Kohler to get to this one. Left-handed swing from McKenna Black, dug out by Conti. Miera Gunn will hit it over, looking for the donut hole. Sprawling effort to keep it alive there by Charlie Black. Sent over on the free ball. Conti to DiNardo, looking for Cleaver. She'll roll shot towards the back line, and the miscommunication will give her her fourth kill.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. Knocking on the door of the first set here.
Bump set coming here from Whiting to the far side. Left-handed swing's going to work for a kill off the back wall and down. McKenna Black, her second of this opening set. Substitute checking in. Lainey Todd back into the rotation. As back to serve is McKenna Black, the 5'6" senior. And she's going to get an ace. Her first, team second of the aces here in the opening frame. Goes right at Conti, able to somehow dig it out. Big swing from Miera Gunn, down for a kill. And now Union is at our red zone set point. It'll be DJ Jones to swing. Close to the net, somehow able to get to it, but it's going to be a little too far out. Todd got to it, Tim, but it was outside the antenna, so it will be a point and opening set victory for the Scotties, 25-15. So Union takes set number one. We'll have set number two when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapy. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Wpial, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit pennohiobottledwater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Hey Scotty fans, it's Mrs. Ryan and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association. And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
At Medore Bonner Law.
Set number 2 coming your way here from Wilmington High School. Union taking set 1 by a score of 25-15. I'm James Dotson. Here comes Tim Continenza to take you to set number 2.
And we're just waiting for Coach Burnett to make her lineup here. She's going to make a change here.
Yeah, they're going to confirm
who's supposed to be in.
Figuring out how her rotation was set up.
Exactly.
Those rotations, Tim, are just so crucial. They're so thought out ahead of time. You don't get a whole lot of adjustment during the course. No, you can't do much during the course of an individual set, but maybe during the course of a match can be changing one or another thing around. But it's so mapped out of who's in the front line, who's in the back line, who's rotating in and out. It is really impressive what they do.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And get the serve across. And Cleaver will bring it back over and put it in. Oh, I thought it was going to go a little long to the sideline there, but it went right on the line. So first point goes to Union.
And she's got a little chuckle about it. Couldn't have placed that any better, really, if she just set it there.
And Gunn will serve now. Get a nice tip in over the net there by Strickler.
Give Hayden Strickler to junior her first kill.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess not. I apologize. She must have hit the net.
Over the net. Yeah, exactly. So I'll take that back. So Maley will serve it out here for Wilmington.
And I know not to question Erin Borowitz. This is her 27th season as an official.
Yeah. We'll definitely defer to experience there.
That first attempt was blocked on the Cleaver shot. Good job to keep it alive, though, by the Hounds here.
Went over Cleaver there. Now the shot down. Nice save again. They have to send it over, and they do. Nice high volley. Here comes the third hit, and nice again. Nice long rally for these two schools. And that one's going to be hit just a little long. And they'll go over for Union. 2-1 Union.
Yeah, the lefty McKenna Black tried to go cross court again, like she got a kill in the first set, but couldn't get it done. How about a couple of big kills, or big digs, I should say, by Charlie Black, though, earlier in the point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that serve goes into the net there by Strickler. And that will give it right back to Wilmington. As Henriksen with the serve. As we're going to get it back over. They'll try to set this up again here. And Kelly Cleaver was there with the block.
Adding went straight into the net, actually, from McKenna's shot. So last one went a little too high. She overcorrected, and that one went low. So point to the Scotties.
There's another, nice serve there. Nice dig. Keep it alive. They serve it back over. Cleaver with a shot down, and a nice dig again. A little tap by Cleaver, but couldn't handle it as he tried to get it to DiNardo. Couldn't quite get it done.
Yeah, it's not quite on the same page there were the Scotties. And give credit to Macy Gardner, who got just a little hand on that first attempt from Cleaver. Macy Gardner is going to be our health and motion newbie of the game, the freshman that's really come up big for the Greyhounds this year.
Power serve there for Wilmington. That was McKenna, I believe. McKenna Black making that serve. It was.
Yeah, she's got a strong left arm on her, that's for sure.
Yeah,
we have another sub coming in for the Scotties. A couple of different rotations coming in. You see Ellie Smith checking in.
I was just going to say, checking in. Here's the jump serve, and it's going to be just a little long. And we'll make it 5-4 Union here in set number 2.
Looks like number 2, Maddie Settle, also in for the first time in the front line for the Scotties.
So Kelly Cleaver will serve here for the Scotties. And checking in is, I have a 22 on my roster. There it is. Maynard. Excuse me. Nice dig. Gets it over the net. Here's a third hit. They're going to have to send it back over. They do, and a nice save again. And they're going to say a lift there.
Yeah, double contact officially, but yeah, sprawling effort by Logan Kohler on one side, and on the near side, it was a combination block from Settle and Gunn that really caused some issues.
And he's able to get that one back over. And going into the donut hole, that nice there for Union, picking up the point in no man's land was Smith.
Yeah, Ellie Smith, the setter on second touch. Just a nifty move with the left hand. Saw a little opening. Said, I'll take that.
And that is going to go off the net. They'll have to get it back over. They do. Cleaver will set it up front. And Jones with the big hit.
We have a net violation here, Tim.
Yep.
So that'll give the point and serve back over to Wilmington. But how about the job? A couple of times now we've seen it. The setter on second contact, Jenna Whiting, what she's done to be able to, on those ones close to the net, even hitting off the net, and she goes and finds it and somehow keeps it alive.
And Logan Collar will be serving here for Wilmington when the opportunity comes. A little discussion there on the sidelines.
Not sure. I think just confirming that the rotation's all in order.
Yep. High serve, and Cleaver will dig it out. She'll have to send it back over. She does. And, miscommunication in the backcourt. Going to cause a easy point there for Union.
Yeah, unfortunate there is at the last second, Little Barrow's trying to come over and make the call, and then at the last second changed. No,
out.
me, you, and you're right.
Yeah. And I'll bring up Jones here for the serve. We'll set it up, and up high. Here we go. Nice again. 2 big plays there by Laney Todd.
That's that Ingrid. Give credit to number 2, Letty Settle, for that one. Or Letty Maley, excuse me. From Maley earlier in the play, it was number 2 on Union, Maddie Settle, who was able to make a big dig.
Yeah. Cleaver sends it back over. Here's the hit. And nice again there by Todd, right?
Yeah,
yes,
that
was Laney Todd that time, yes.
Yeah, you were just a point ahead of us there, Tim.
That's all.
I got to fix my lag situation over here then. A couple good swings for sure.
Deep serve, and it's going to go a little long on that one. There, Jenna Whiting with the service error.
Yeah, that's the main issue that you're going to look at with this game from both of these teams when they go back and look at this one, is that there's a few too many miscues from the service stripe.
Here's the serve. They're going to get it into the net. Can't get underneath it. That was a tough situation there. As Jenny Whiting tried to make the play on it, just couldn't quite get underneath it. Very little room to make anything happen there. They're going to have to serve it over. They do. Nice dig, but unable to make a play there for Wilmington, and the ball will go out of bounds and will go back to Union.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the day came from the libero, Logan Kohler, but right at Cleaver, who was able to dig it out and then give credit to Miara Gunn, who will end up getting the kill.
They serve it back over. Another nice pop-up, and it's set up. They're going to get it going again. Wilmington will have to send it back, and they get it over the net. They'll send it out as Cleaver will send it back. Nice high pop-up again. And Todd unable to get her hands on it flatly. She kind of turned her body trying to get herself in position to hit it and couldn't quite get there.
So that means Maddie Settle now with 3 straight service points. And a few too many free balls, I think, from both teams from what they would like to be seeing at the moment.
Yeah. Off the net, and another point here for Union.
That's another situation. Bailey called for it first, but then when the setter calls for it, she's trying to get out of the way. But she had already called it first, so the setter was now backing off. It's the tough communication factor to have to deal with.
And pop it up. They'll have to send it back over. They do. Cleaver with a nice save. See if Wilmington, what they can do. They hit it into the net. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get enough hand on it with Stella Maynard.
Yeah, big swing on the far side from Hayden Strickler. It was dug out again nicely by Kohler, but no one able to corral it well on second contact.
So Maley will send it back over.
Oh, good job by Maley to keep that one alive.
Again, Maley with a nice save. Going down deep was Todd with that one, sending it back over, just over the net. They'll have to try to set this one up. See if Todd can get it. She gets it over to Cleaver. They'll pop it back up. Jones sends it back. They'll get it back up again, and unfortunately the ball kind of got into the net for Goretz. She couldn't quite make the play.
Yeah, and they're going to have our first Pontius Insurance timeout here of the match. As you're right, Tim, that last one especially, a great idea on the back set. Looking for the slide. I think Whiting was looking for McKenna Black, but ended up having it just go into a little too close to the net. So we have our first Pontius Insurance timeout, as that's actually 6 straight service points put up here in the game. This timeout brought to you by Pontius Insurance. Make sure you take the timeout and save money on your insurance. Visit Pontius Insurance to request your quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. While we have a moment, too, I want to remind you of our friends from Penn, Ohio Bottled Water. We thank them for all that they've done for us, and make sure you tune in each and every week for Penn, Ohio Bottled Water. They deliver us the podcast, the LC SportsNet podcast series. Right now we're doing the preview and review each week.
Getting a lot of praise on that, James.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I've talked to a lot of people tuning in each week, getting that little preview.
That's good to
the
hear.
Upcoming. A nice addition here to the LC SportsNet Ring of Fire. And there it is again. Letty Maley just waiting for that opportunity, puts it down.
Yeah, she's won those net battles a couple of times now, Tim, and that's what you want to see. And Maley, only 5'7", so a couple inches taller than her dad. But, in the end, she's really controlling that net presence, and that's all you want to be
That's
seeing.
exactly it. You just want to be competitive. You want to get out there and challenge the plays.
It's like a receiver, too, high-pointing the ball right at the net, right?
Exactly. So Lanning Todd will serve here for the Greyhounds. And unfortunately, she kind of got stuttered into that. Her toss-up was not as high as I think she wanted it, and ended up at line driving and into the net.
That's something, too. You have a bad toss like that, and, maybe with a little more time, you panic sometimes of thinking you need to hit it, but you can let that drop and basically do a reserve. Might have been a
kind of get out of sync on those type of things. And
yeah, it's something that Coach Burnett might be telling her, if not now, maybe later on in this contest.
And
good effort. Yep, that's going to be a point.
Yeah.
It would have been a kill anyway, but I think they got a net contact. We'll give McKenna Black credit for the kill anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not official, but we'll do it anyway.
It's fun. That's the fun part of being unofficial. And Cleaver's going to hit the back line.
That's 3 or 4 times already that
I
Union
thought
has
for
done
sure
that.
it was going long, and it just like the air came out of it and went straight down.
It looked like a Rocco Galmarini curveball.
It did.
Rocco, I saw in attendance here this evening. Only time I'll ever praise Rocco for anything right there.
McKenna Black with there was Goretz with the serve.
Yeah, we'll give her the ace.
Yeah.
And your ace brought to you by Gem Building and Construction.
Up by 9, Union. And they throw it into the net. And now give Wilmington an opportunity to rally here.
3 aces versus 5 errors from the service stripe at this point for the Scotties.
So Allie, that is Bainey with the serve. And pop it back up. They're looking again. They'll serve it back over. It's going to be a little too long on that hit there by Kohler.
Yeah, good swing early in the point from J.C. Conti, who's about to go back to serve, Tim, and able to keep it alive, but then the swing is a little too strong from the libero.
Nice deep serve there. They'll serve it back over, and Union will try to set it up close to the net, and it's going to be just too strong. Nice effort. Just a little long there. I believe that was Benedict.
It was. First time we've seen Olivia Benedict in there, and she came in there ready to swing. Good for her, but it ended up going just a bit too far past the end line.
So McKenna Black gets ready to serve with her jump serve. Nice serve with the ace.
Yeah, she's got a couple of those now, Tim. She's really got a strong
she
swing.
does. She's really impressed with the way she does her jump serve. She just kind of hangs out there and then just whips it through. And again, nice serve again for an ace. Back to back.
Her third of the match, and that's been the powerful swing. I mean, 3 kills, 3 errors, though. You're going to have the good with the bad at times. Right now, she's got the hot hand.
I was going to say, that's exactly what you're looking for if you're Wilmington. And again, make it 3 in a row. This is what the Greyhounds needed to get back into this match a little, trailing by 9 and 10 at different stages in this match.
I mean, that's an easy nomination so far for a Maley Chiropractic play of the game.
It beat me to it. Here's this. I'm making 4 in a row. What a run here. A nice run going on by McKenna Black.
I kind of like this, though, from Coach Dijon. Not panicking, not worrying about calling a timeout, trying to say, hey, can you adjust on the fly after 4 straight aces?
That one hits the net but goes over. And they'll This one will be in play, and it's going to stay on the Union side, rolling on the net. And it'll be the 5th straight point here for the Greyhounds.
Well, got a nice bounce off the net. Good job by Gorgas just to keep it in play, but a little bit too far out of bounds to work with.
The jump serve again. That one's going to be just a little too long. But a nice run there at service line there for McKenna Black.
Yeah, you'll take 4 aces. You'll take an error like that at the end when you've got 4 aces in a row, right?
You make 5 points in a row. That's a nice rally. And they'll try to get the ball back here.
Yeah, by far the longest rally of the game so far for Wilmington.
There it is. It was, no, into the net. Okay.
That was a new setter in there. Charlotte Gerard setting that one up for the libero Gorgas from the back line, but both liberos not afraid to swing it. I like that, Tim.
Logan Collar. It's going to go just a little too long. It makes it 21-17.
Football's not till Friday, Tim.
Yeah.
We'll be back here on Friday, actually, for Wilmington against Slippery Rock.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Nice high pop-up. And get it over. Cleaver will set it up front. They'll have to get it over, and they do. And that is going to be just on the opposite side of the antenna again.
Yeah, and usually that's just because of the set going a little bit too far out from where you'd want it to be, and that's, it's tough to, you have to go cross court and just no angle to work with whatsoever.
Here's the serve. Nice dig there. They'll get it over, and it's going to be too long on the hit.
Yeah, Maley.
I was going to say, Union's knocking on a door of set number 2 here. 23-17. Olivia Bennett to serve. Right. They'll have to get it over in a 3-ball, and they do. Another pop-up, and Jones with the big hit. They pop it over, and we're going to say into the net.
No, I'm going to say a lift on Maley on the second one.
Right.
So it's going to be set point. This set point is brought to you by Medora Bonner Law.
So Olivia Bennett to serve. Here for the Scotties for the set. And it's an ace to end the set, 25-17. A nice run again here for Union as they take number 2. They're up 2-0.
2 down, 1 to go. If Union is to be victorious and take it in straight sets, Wilmington trying to extend the match when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. BMF Tax and Financial provides businesses and individual tax prep, advising, and consulting. With over 10 years of experience, BMF Tax provides you with big firm expertise with small firm service.
I'm Brandon Fisher, owner of BMF Tax and Financial. Together, we will help you get a better understanding of your taxes and build a relationship along the way. At BMF Tax, I want to take the stress away from taxes and allow you to focus on what you do best.
Call or visit bmftax.com to set up a free consultation. BMF Tax and Financial. Taxes made simple, life made easy.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
At Medora Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medora, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorabonnerlaw.com for more information.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today.
And we're away with set number 3. Union leading 2-0 here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Wilmington's going to send a free ball over here in the opening rally. Conti overpass is going to leave an opportunity wide open, but off the mark there.
It was Lanny Todd, yeah. She's seen the ball, and it just went off her fingertips. Didn't get a chance to really get a swing into it.
So the first point of set number 3 goes to the Scotties. Gunn again serves it up. Going for the middle, block down.
Haley was there, and
Cleaver was waiting.
Rejected it.
Her second block. Good swing, but right into the heart.
Yeah, right into the heart of Union's defense there.
Coming back to the game, we'll have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game, as well as our MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Call MVP for the win. Home, auto, term life, and liability insurance, and more. It's MVPINS.com to get your free quote. So 3 straight service points to begin for Miera Gunn. Set close to the net. Good punch over by Maley.
Yeah.
To the far side will be pushed again, looking for the back line. Sprawling effort and a good one by Kohler. Again, close to the net. Tap over, but it's going to go out of play from J.C. Conti. Good effort there from Kohler to keep the play alive. She goes flying across that gym floor there, Tim.
She really did. What a great effort. Here comes the Hounds.
And Charlie Black just checked in, and she'll go back to serve. And churns it right in the net.
Yep.
And now Union will have their substitution coming in to go back to the service line. Oh, correction, it will not be Llewellyn going to the service line. Instead, it will be Hayden Strickler.
Strickler, yeah.
Good top spin serve, dug out in the back line by Charlie Black. Flying over to get the set is Whiting, but it's going to be just a free ball sent over. Bump set from DiNardo. Strickler.
A little too long.
Yeah. The timing of the jump, so crucial in that one.
It
just
really
not there.
is. It just throws off everything.
So she'll check out. The libero able to do that free substitution checking in. As Maley is going to get credit for an ace. Eventually dug out, but nothing that can be done. It will be a lift, so we'll give credit for Maley's first ace. 4-3 as she quickly serves it back up. Going right at the libero Gorgas. Set from DiNardo close to the net. Good job by Cleaver to punch to it. Sent back over by the freshman, or excuse me, that was Kaya Brewer, the junior, and she'll get credit for it. As it falls down, we're tied at 4. Maley serves it up again. DiNardo gives it for a pushover from Delana Jones. Near side swing right into the wall, able to keep it up. No, it's going to be called for a lift on that second attempt. And how about this? It's the first time Wilmington has had the lead in the game.
I was just thinking of that, yeah.
Kill for McKenna Black. She leads Wilmington with 4.
Maley gets the serve in.
And it's going to be another point down.
Yeah.
No one there for second contact.
That's what they need. They need just a little momentum to go their way and say they can build on it.
Well, they had those 5 straight points from McKenna Black serving it. Now it's Lenny Maley who's getting the job done. It's going to work out. No free ball. They can't even get it over.
You can see the confidence building here for the grounds.
Going back to Cleaver, and that's a good place to put it. Did it hit the line? Yes, it did. Painted the line on the far side. It's the match-high 7th kill for Cleaver.
She has been so active and accurate on those line shots tonight.
Yeah, whether it's with the hard swing like that or just the
little push,
finesse on the push, yeah. Free ball going right at Cleaver. See if she wants it back. She does, a little behind her, and DJ Jones waiting for it. Sprawling effort, flying all around.
They're able to keep it alive.
Cleaver sends it over. Left-handed swing. Hendrickson's going to go down. McKenna Black, her 5th kill.
Yeah, McKenna was in perfect position there. Picked her target, went right at it, and they dove for it, just couldn't quite dig it out.
Good conversion.
Henderson now will be serving.
Call that a Castle conversion, finishing that one off. Visit them online, castleasphalt.com, for your free estimate today. Ellie Smith having to go all the way around, and that somehow stayed inside the antenna.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get a...
Not sure.
You can see it. It hit the rafters up above. The only thing that is not in play in the rafters, Tim, is the divider between the left and right side of the gym. I believe that's what Ms. Borowitz is saying the call was there. Ellie Smith setting far side, looking for Duralu. Good swing for her first kill.
That's the way you need to do it to change momentum here. And they'll put Cleaver at the line serving.
Again, this team from Union lost 7 seniors. Wilmington lost 8 from a year ago. A couple of all-section selections. Part of those seniors for the Scotties, as they'll get the point here as third contact went out of bounds. A couple, to go along with Kelly Cleaver, you had a 5'11" in Zoe Laprie, you had a 5'9" in Elise Booker.
They were just loaded for about a 3-year period. Where they just were one of the best, in the, not just in the Lawrence County, but in the WPIL. And you're seeing, this team come together here late.
Yeah, that's what Coach John was talking about, is that they're just getting better and better over the course of the year. And, with the fact that, you've lost so many players who were part of that rotation last year, you got to figure out how your new rotation is going to look, who's going to go in, who's playing just front, just back, who's playing all 6 positions.
Exactly. And I think those are the things you really have to work on.
There's a
Getting
swing.
that chemistry working, trusting each other. And that's going to be tipped, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a tip, so we'll go down as a kill for Kaya Brewer. And the same thing on the Wilmington side, too. You lost basically everybody who was in the varsity rotation from a year ago. Very few got consistent varsity minutes.
Exactly. And that's a difficult thing, and when you start over some years without the experience that you've had in the past. But, it takes time to build that continuity and that partnership.
Cross-court effort there from Lainey Todd. Can't keep it in play.
But you can see them, both teams kind of gelling together as this match goes on. And trusting each other and knowing where they need to be and what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah, some of those, almost jitters, you want to call them early. Again, maybe not being ready as it was a non-school day for both Union and Wilmington. Delana Jones certainly ready to serve that one up. Her second ace, only the 4th ace of the match in total for the Scotties, but this one ties it up.
Yeah, it does. It throws off your normal routine, and it really changes, how you prepare for a match.
I think
another save. Ace there for Jones.
Yeah, I think DJ saw what was going on from McKenna Black. Got 4 aces in a row. She may have heard me talking about the scenario from a couple years ago where she put up those 24 straight service points. She said, hey, I want to do that again. She's going right at that back line.
Right.
Sprawling effort from Black to keep it going.
Can't quite get to it. What a great effort, though.
Yeah, a great effort going the whole way back there. I believe that was Ellie Cullen. And she did get to it.
She did. It was just a difficult thing to go behind your back that deep.
Yeah, basically from the basketball end line.
Yeah.
Good serve receive this time. Leads to a good set, maybe a little behind where Brewer was looking for it. Brewer gets a piece of this swing at the net. A little off the mat.
Oh, can't quite get it over the net.
And, she's been great all night, Jenna Whiting. That one, you could just tell, got away from her, and she was not pleased with herself, really, when she bumped that one up.
So a nice run here for Union.
Yeah, they went from down 10 to 8.
Yeah.
To now up 13-10. And again, sprawling effort by the ladies in pink to keep this one alive. Bump set will be given to Cleaver in the back line. Dug out nicely there, but it's going to pinball around.
That's just one of those unfortunate scenarios where it gets in the rafters and then changes directions and finds a no-person land.
Yeah, and really the back line was doing the right thing, getting out of the way for the setter, and then all of a sudden it was coming down perfectly for the back line.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be another ace for DJ Jones, as now she has rattled off 6 straight service points to increase the Scotty lead to 15-10.
Yeah, this is what Scotties have been doing throughout this match here tonight, is taking advantage of opportunities to stretch their lead. They really, like you mentioned, they were behind. And then this run here for Union has just flipped the scoreboard.
Pontius Insurance timeout. Let's take a quick one here as well, Tim, on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates, or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to Joseph's.
Locally owned and operated since 1915. There, Joseph's Marketplace. Strickler will send over a free ball coming out of the timeout. Wilmington set near side, a little behind the intended target. Good adjustment made by Laney Todd. And now Strickler pops it up over the top. Brewer will get the return set, but again, her shot just going a little bit too high. She's struggling on timing of the jumps here in this last set, Tim.
Yeah, it might be just kind of getting underneath her legs a little bit. As you said, just her timing's not quite where she probably would like it.
It'll be fun to see Kaya again this year, along with the rest of that Lady Hounds basketball team. A fantastic season last year. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here again this season. 50-50 ball to net is won by Miera Gunn.
Yeah, and those are the things. We haven't seen a lot of those, but those are huge points when you can control it and get the service back.
Serve up from Jones, going right at the libero. Good job to track it down on second touch from Whiting, but it's now back in possession for the Scotties. Set to the back line. Cleaver will roll shot and got too much of that one out of play, and that's going to end what was 9 straight service points scored by the Scotties.
Yeah, she was a little flat-footed on that one, and in the process got behind the ball, and it just sailed on her for Cleaver.
On serve, receive, close to the net.
Nice little crouch over.
Yeah, Smith has done to do that a couple of times, but this time Wilmington ready for it. This time Smith back set looking for Duralu, deflected at the net by Maley and Todd. Back to the Scotty side. Smith again looking for that donut hole. It's not going to work because from her knees, able to keep it alive. Can Cleaver get it over the net? She can. Great scrambling defense on both sides. And then Strickler put it into the net.
Yeah. That was just a fun rally to watch. It ended up in the net, but what a great run for both sides there.
Well, I should have done the instant replay button, but DJ Jones just did a great imitation of Cleaver on her little swing to hit it over the net. Smith setting it side for Duralu. Back line down.
Yeah.
Duralu, a couple of nice swings. She's listed as a setter first and foremost, Tim, but she's come in here and done a great job. And now,
yeah, Duralu's done a nice job.
Yeah, a couple of kills for her name, and now she's back on the service line. Dug out there by Cullen, but sent over by McKenna Black on the free ball. Bump set coming from Gunn. They've taken a deflection at the net from Maley, who will now roll shot towards the back line, a little bit too far and out.
This is an opportunity for Union to really take control now that they're only 5 points away here. See if they can get on an extended run.
Duralu with the walk up in the serve. Good job to track it down again by Whiting. Pushed over from the libero. That was Kolar. Gunn skies up using the left hand. And this shot then sent back over is out of play. A couple times we've seen Gunn switch hands on us.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call her Miera Two Guns at this point. She was part of the championship basketball team a year ago. Expect to see a lot more of her this year as Duralu gets in there with an ace. as well. Scotties just 3 points away now, as they've scored 14 of the last 17 points in this third set. Kolar to Whiting, near side for Maley, and it's going to go just long and out of play.
Yeah, they're on the edge of doing it, a three-set sweep here with 23-12 lead. Duralu on a nice run here, serving the ball.
Secret handshakes between Cleaver and Jones as Duralu gets this serve up. Free ball coming over. It'll be sent by Todd. Gunn wants it back, and she got it back, but it's going to be double contact on the set. A setting error from Smith will give the serve back to Olivia Hendrickson, or she'll come in the front line, excuse me, and it will be number 14, Jenna Whiting, going back to serve. Good low, hard hit. So that's going to be an overpass, and then...
Oh, got caught up on the net. Maley tried to hit it over, and just unfortunate, got caught in the cord, and then just fell the wrong way.
Match point going to be brought to you by Medor Bonner Law. It's going to be Eric Gunn to serve it up. Whiting sets middle, looking for Maley, looking for the donut hole. Read well by Duralu. Strickler puts it into the net.
So the Greyhounds stay alive for another service opportunity.
And going back to serve is Charlie Black, coming off of the bench. She would need 10 service points in a row to keep this match going. Strickler sets it back, and that's going to be a lift.
Yep.
There's one.
There's one. Going to do one at a time, so you can't get too far ahead of yourself. Play for this point here and see what can happen.
Sprawling effort to keep it alive, but it's not going to work out as it goes a little bit too far, and DJ Jones will get the final kill of the match. 25-15, 25-17, 25-15, a straight sets victory for the Scotties, 3-0. We'll be back with our Tri-County Principals post-game show when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Xenia-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. It's our Tri-County Principals postgame show here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, and a 3-0 victory for the Union Scotties over the Wilmington Greyhounds here in non-section play. We'll bring back in my broadcast colleague, Mr. Tim Continenza, as we go through today's contest. And it wasn't the Warriors and the Tigers, as you see on your screen there, but the Scotties and the Hounds, a good little tune-up again as you get ready for the last couple of weeks of play. And Union, more than anything, they avoided – one of our keys was to avoid too many free balls. I think the first set especially, they gave a few too many free opportunities and a few too many of those service errors. But in the end, they were able to control and do enough to win today.
They did. And what you mentioned before, and I think really what a game like today is not necessarily as a tune-up, is this competition. Mm-hmm. You really want to be in that competitive mode. You want to be able to perform to your best abilities and overcome, some hiccups along the way, and I thought Union did that throughout the game, the match. They really did a nice job. Like you mentioned, they got off to kind of a slower start, maybe didn't get everything going their way, but in set 2 and 3 really did well. In set 3, you really got to be impressive because they were actually trailing in that one for the first time in this match, and then were able to take control midway through and really seize the opportunity and clean out the three-set straight set victory. And that's with 9 straight service points from Delana Jones, including finishing with 6 aces, 3 kills. That's why she is your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. MVP Insurance proud to present the MVP of the game award to DJ Jones of the Union Scotties. MVP Insurance and Lawrence County Sports Center proud to honor her as tonight's MVP of the game, and she just received her customizable T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being tonight's MVP of the game. Congratulations, Delana Jones, your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Call MVP for the win. The play of the game. So first off, just love the fact Union able to get as many players as they have in the game. They've had so many on their roster over the last couple of years with the successful season that they've had. And Coach Dijon's done a good job of getting them all rotated in within the flow of these games, especially the non-section games. But talk about the play of your second setter, Ellie Smith, coming right in and taking charge on second hit. It's just what you needed to do, get the ball over the net and find that open area. And I thought it was just a nice little punch over and did a super job. Yeah, it was a really slick hit, and that's why she wins our Maley Chiropractic play of the game, does Ellie Smith. The Maley Chiropractic is proud to present tonight's play of the game award to Ellie Smith. of Union, Melee Chiropractic in Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Ellie tonight for tonight's play of the game. And she'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. Video of tonight's play of the game may also be featured on the Trip Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Melee Chiropractic play of the game and a few lists of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on play of the game. Congratulations again to Ellie Smith of Union for tonight's Melee Chiropractic play of the game. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Truthfully, though, that's the runner-up play of the game. The true play of the game was Dr. Melee himself with the pregame intros.
I was just going to mention that.
Well, you know what? And that just got chunked by the dance moves down there from Dr. Melee that we just caught on camera.
He just wants to steal the show tonight.
Yeah, you know what? He really has. And guess what? He doesn't know this, but he might be stealing the show week 9 of the football season. He might be coming back on the mic with us
fantastic.
as we try to get the final games. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll have some fun with that, and we'll have a lot of fun. They've been so great to us, has Dr. Melee,
Yes.
Dr. Ardro, and Dr. Bowser. So great. The runner-up play of the game is the PA announcing, no question in our minds.
Yeah.
Obviously, he says. We thank him for everything that he does for us. Real quick, some stats. Wilmington led by McKenna Black, 5 kills, 5 aces. Kaya Brewer and Lainey Todd each with 3 kills each. Leading for the Union Scotties, 7 kills and a couple of blocks. For Kelly Cleaver Jones, those 3 kills, 6 aces. Miera Gunn with 3 kills. Charlotte Raleigh with 2 kills. And again, some players who are working their way in there. Again, we found out there was an injury at the last second right before the match began, so they even had to go and change announcements and change starting lineups even that were being done. That's the benefit of having these extra players that are getting rotated in. It wasn't a big deal to be able to change that rotation at the last second.
Yeah, no, they had the players available and those that they can count on in those situations. And you got to give a lot of credit to Union for able to make the adjustment at the last moment and succeed as well as they did here tonight.
They'll be right back at it tomorrow in section play, and Wilmington coming up with a couple of section region matches, one tomorrow and a big one Thursday, especially against Slippery Rock. The Greyhound football team also against Slippery Rock on Friday. We'll be here for that with the crew from Newstalk 790 WPIC. Tim will be down with Eric Thomas for the Elwood versus Beaver Falls game. Make sure you stay tuned for that. We got more volleyball next week. We'll have Mohawk traveling to Neshannock, and we're also trying to get one of the final Wilmington soccer matches on the air as well. So stay tuned. Lots happening, and then playoffs here at lcsportsnet.com. Thanks Ash Pistachio for everything here, working the cameras and the production line. Thanks to everybody here, Mr. Mike Copper and company, getting us set up. My broadcast colleague Tim Continenz. I'm James Dotson saying so long. A straight sets victory for Union, 15, 17, and 15. Glad you could join us live or archived on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.